Hello stalkers, welcome back. Both the markets, that is DFM and ADX, are very volatile. In this video, I will analyze market index first and then we will check out some stocks. But before that, if you are new here, subscribe for regular updates on Dubai and Abu Dhabi stock market. Also on the notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. For now, I am on the weekly chart of DFM market index. It means we are looking at the higher time frame. A strong rally is seen from 3730 area. We saw a strong push, market corrected itself for about 3 weeks and then we saw another leg up, market corrected itself with this red candle and again it made a new high till about 4250. Last week we saw market went through extreme volatility. After touching 4250, it also retested 4130 area. This can be considered as a correction candle because previously on the way up we saw market taking a pause and then it moved up again. So overall on the weekly chart, market index is still very bullish. Now let me go down to the daily time frame to see how the market is looking. I can see market index a bit negative. It has to go through a test area. That's the reason I have marked here. This area is between 4180 and 4200. Let me explain you in detail. Last week we saw market made this huge red candles. We saw downside momentum of at least 100 points in just one day. And from here market is trying to recover but it's not able to do so. We are seeing rejections. Last daily candle is still positive but before that when market was trying to cross this zone it got rejected. So there are good chances it will try to attempt at least to cross 4200 again. And if at all it's able to close above this level, that is 4200, then I would consider DFM market index is again positive and there are good chances it will make a new high very soon. But on the negative side, say for example if it tries to climb up, gets rejected, and if it comes down, then there are chances DFM market index will be negative. It can come down to retest 4120 and we can even see a low of 4000 points. Hopefully that does not happen and we see upside momentum from here. Need of the hour is to cross and close above 4200. So at least we can see 50% recovery of this drop to the downside, that is around 4200. This was the market index in detail. Let's check out some stocks. One of the most heavy weighted stock on the market index, that is Emirates NBD Bank. It made all-time high of 19.50. They also released their financial results, which was not very positive. And from here we are seeing selling pressure. It could not sustain the gains. For now 17.20 is acting as a support. After making this big move to the upside, I was expecting it would bounce off from the support and we saw exactly the same scenario. Right here we can see green candle. This is the support area at 18.00. We saw some buying coming in right here. Unfortunately, very next day it could not sustain and it broke this support with this huge red candle. Check out guys, whenever there is important area of support and resistance, market will always break with big candle. Say for example, previously this area was resistance, that is 18.00. If you are watching my analysis regularly, I always mark the zones so that you can plot it on your charts as well. And look at this. This was the resistance area, that is 18.00. With this huge red candle, it broke past this resistance. Similarly, when it wanted to break the support, we can see this big red candle. It could not sustain at the support. And once this support was broken, again it tried to break the resistance. We can see the same zone is now acting as a resistance. Look at this, it went up till about 18.20, got rejected and closed at 17.75. This is how market works. Again and again supports get broken, resistance get broken too. And we have to make money by identifying important areas where we have to buy and sell. Talking about the last closing, that is at 17.30. For now, if at all it sustains right here, then there are chances it will try to climb up again. Else there are chances it can come down to retest 16.80. Yes, overall the trend is still to the upside, but for now Emirates NBD Bank is under selling pressure. Once it crosses above 17.50, that's when we will come to know whether it wants to go up or else we may see this stock going down. Dubai Islamic Bank sustained very nicely, exactly opposite of Emirates and BD Bank. Check out here, price was at 5.84. Next day they released their financial results and it opened with a huge gap up at 6.15, and from here we did not see selling pressure coming in. It means it's sustaining. Obviously results were also positive, buyers were interested, and I had also mentioned once it crosses 6.30 there are chances it will try to continue its upside momentum. On the way up, try to book your profits. Our next target is around 6.55. For now, it's just going sideways. Once it breaks 6.40, expect a upside momentum. Support is at 6.30. Overall, DIB is in a strong uptrend. Dubai Investments is looking positive. There are chances it can go higher. Rally started from 2.18 area, it hit 2.44, and from here we are seeing correction phase. So this can be a higher low. Potentially we can see a new higher high very soon. Till the time it sustains about 2.30, if it goes sideways, there are chances it will make a new high very soon. For now, we can see for the last 2 weeks it's just going sideways. Potentially it's building the base. We can see contraction of volatility. Once it breaks 2.40, we will consider resistance is taken out. This will also indicate a fresh trend to the upside as it will make a new high. So DIC should be in your stalking list. Once it breaks the resistance, we can take some entries. Al Ansari, as usual, nothing interesting for now. 1.16 was strong resistance, strong supply area. It went down till about 1.04. For now, it's just going sideways. As I keep mentioning, if you are someone with loads of patience, then you can add some quantities because this stock gives good dividend and there are chances slowly and steadily it may climb up. Usually, we do not see any big momentum in this stock. It's traded with very low volumes and not many trades in this stock. Emaar Properties made a very good move. Last week we saw their financial results hitting the market. It was very positive and hence buyers got excited. We can see some nice buying coming in. I had uploaded a short on Emaar Properties before this move. Just in case if you have missed it, let me provide the iCard right at the top. Watch that video so that you can understand the reason why I had recommended. Well, this was the resistance area that is around 7.55. We can see previously it was trying to break the resistance and it was getting rejected again and again. At the same time, support was intact at 7.40. We can see whenever price was coming near this zone, we could see buying pressure coming in. This clearly indicates there was a fight between buyers and sellers. When sellers were trying to push the price down, buyers were getting activated. They were pushing the price higher and this was repeated again and again. And finally, when the news broke out, obviously buyers were aggressive. Last closing is at 7.70. This is very positive. I think from here slowly and steadily we can see upside momentum. Strong area of resistance is at 8.00. Overall, Emaar Properties is now very strong. There are good chances it will continue the rally. Diva really disappointed me. I was expecting a powerful financial quarter, but unfortunately it was below expectation. We can see a breakdown of important support area. This was the trend line that Diva was following and I was expecting it will bounce off from this zone. In fact, we saw a nice bounce. We saw a pause candle. I was expecting it will continue its upside momentum. Very next day they released their financials. Obviously it was below expectations. We can see downside momentum. For now it's at a very important area of support that is at 2.45. If this is broken, then it can even come down till about 2.35. I would only consider this to be positive once it climbs back above this trend line. In other words, above 2.50. There were very good chances that it could have taken out the resistance that is at 2.55. This is a strong hurdle. It's been trying to break this since long. Unfortunately, we are not seeing any success. Salik also released their financials. It was not very good, but not very bad at the same time. So we are not seeing any big reaction. Yes, we saw a breakdown of this support area that is at 3.35, but very next day we are seeing a recovery coming in. This is healthy. I want to see a close very soon above 3.40 so that it can continue its upside momentum. In case if it does not hold here, then strong area of support is at 3.20. Previously, this zone was strong resistance. Once this zone was broken, it took a nice bounce, made a all-time high till about 3.71, and from here we are seeing a correction. Fundamentally, Salik is very positive. There are new toll gates coming in, which will bring in more revenues for Salik. So if you are someone who would like to hold this stock for long term, Salik is good stock. They give out good dividends as well. Empower, nothing interesting for now, but our targets have already hit. This was the area where I had mentioned to book the profits. After this breakout right here, I had recommended my members to enter. In case if you are interested to join my membership, link is in the description. Right here, when it broke the resistance, this was a perfect place for entry. It came down a bit and then boom to the upside. It directly hit our target. The reason I had mentioned this as my target because we know this is supply area. This is the place where bag holders are sitting. Why is it? Previously, when it hit this zone, we are seeing strong selling pressure. Obviously, people bought into this zone. Right here, when it came back again at the same area, those who were still holding the stock, they started to offload at break even. We can also see a retest coming in, but it got rejected. For now, it's in a no trading zone. At the same time, this is a support area. I would only consider this to be bullish when I see a closing above 1.80. Do not rush and try to catch this falling knife because it has already broken the trend line. We can see buyers were present here. It tried to move up, but then very next day onwards we are seeing selling pressure. So for now, buyers are not interested at current levels. Maybe when it comes down lower, it tries to establish support, and then when we see a breakout, this is when we will consider. For now, wait and watch game. Or unless if at all there is any positive news coming out from Empower, this will motivate buyers to take some positions. T-Com is another stock that is climbing slowly and steadily. Resistance is now taken out, that is at 2.75 to 2.77 area, and we can see some buying coming in. The only problem with this stock is it's traded with very thin volumes, very low trades. So if you are someone with patience, you can add some quantities for long-term holding. Overall, T-Com is positive. It's in an uptrend. Union Corp also hit our targets. Previously, if you remember, I had recommended this stock right at the time of breakout. It has hit our target, and from here it's just going sideways. Again, Union Corp is very slow stock, traded with thin volumes, so if you want, you can add some quantities for long-term holding. If at all you are worried about DTC, that is Dubai Taxi Company, let me tell you it's still positive. Till the time this stock is trading about 2.20, it's safe. For now, we can see it's just going sideways. Support is intact at 2.60. Now I want to see a closing about 2.30 so that it can continue its upside momentum. The only problem with this stock is it makes big move, but very second day we can see it opens with a gap down. This discourages the buyers to take any fresh positions. It's not able to make a new high. Again, we can see the same scenario, a strong momentum to the upside, but very next day it opens with a gap down. It tries to go higher, but then immediately we are seeing profit booking. So again, to repeat, for now it's just ranging. Till the time it's above 2.20, it's still safe. Once it breaks 2.30, then there are chances we may see it will break 2.35 and we can see all-time new high. Then we have Taaleem. This stock gives good dividend, but it's not traded with high volumes. For now, it's at an important area of support, that is 3.65 area. Previously, the same zone was supported. We saw strong momentum to the upside till about 4.25. It was unable to sustain. We saw selling pressure coming in on daily basis. This support was again retested. But mind you, this support did not make a new high again. In fact, from here it tried to reach 4.00, got rejected. So this zone is now getting weaker. Let's see how it reacts right into this zone because price is again at the same level. For now, if you are interested in this stock, then stock this one closely. Any closing above 3.85 will trigger more buying. DR development is looking a bit weaker. We can see it has broken important demand area that was at 0.700. We saw a strong rally from 0.660. It crossed the resistance. It was sustaining well. It went sideways. It made a new high till about 0.745. Unable to sustain the gains, we are seeing almost all red candles. It took a bounce right from important area of support that was at 0.680 that I have been mentioning, and we saw buying coming in again. For now, it's back at the resistance. There are good chances it will try to climb higher, and retest 0.740. Overall trend is still to the upside. It's looking a bit weaker. I think very soon they will announce their financials. This will decide the course of action, whether it wants to go higher or come down for a retest till about 0.660. If their financials are not strong enough, then it can even come down to retest 0.600. Union Properties, as usual, it's looking weaker. Nothing interesting for now. Important area of buying is at 0.270. Nothing interesting. It tried to climb up, got resisted at 0.288, and this is the place where I had recommended Union Properties, but on a condition that once we see a close above 0.291, that's when we can get a clear picture that now UPP is ready to go higher. That is the reason I always recommend a stock when it clears immediate resistance. There is no point buying at the current level. Yes, you can buy it a bit cheaper, but the chances are it can again go down. So why to take chances? Let the probability be on our side. Once it breaks the resistance area, we take the entry with the momentum. We do not want to buy it cheap and it gets cheaper. We want to buy it a bit expensive so that it can get more expensive. We can book the profits on the way up. With last candle as of now, with the last candle close, this is looking very weaker. There are chances it may even come down to retest 0.270 again. Any positive news from UPP, may it be their financials, will help the stock price. For now, it's in a no trading zone. Air Arabia is in a strong uptrend, no doubt. We can see nice buying coming in right from the demand zone that is around 0.293. This stock is very positive. Very soon they will release their financials, and with the current global travel industry, there are good chances it will be very positive, and it can even break the resistance of 3.00. Air Arabia is still in an uptrend. It's very healthy. Till the time it's about 2.90, expect fresh buying coming in. GFH, that is Gulf Financial House, another stock that is very slow, traded with thin volumes. For now we can see a strong momentum from 0.885 area. It touched almost 0.985 and from here it's trying to correct itself. If you are planning for entries, let it break the resistance of 0.960. That's when we can consider this to be positive, and it can retest 0.985. On the other side, if it gets rejected, then we can see 0.927. That is support. If this does not hold, it can even come down till about 0.910 area. Overall, GFH is still in a strong downtrend. It's trying to climb up. It will be in an uptrend once we see a close above 0.990. Emaar Development made a good move in Friday's session thanks to the positive financial results. For now, it's looking positive. Next area of resistance is very near, that is 7.20. Once this is taken out, there are chances it will try to hit 7.50. In case if it wants to come down to fill up the gap, then 6.90 is good area of support. It has already broken technical and psychological resistance of 7.00. We can also see it have retested. In case if it opens flat or with a gap up, there are chances fresh buying will come in. Upside momentum is expected in this stock. DFM, that is Dubai Financial Market, even after releasing a very positive and sound financial quarter, it could not perform. We are seeing it's just declining. Nothing interesting for now. Strong support is at 1.25 area. For now, this stock can be easily avoided. We are seeing this stock is in a strong downtrend. Ajman Bank surprisingly is not performing well. In fact, it has broken important area of support, that is 2.00. Strong downside momentum, but very next day it tried to recover with a big gap down. It could not sustain, and for now it's just going sideways. Ajman Bank is in a strong downtrend. I'm expecting a positive financial results. Banking industry is doing very good, so most likely once financial results are in, if at all it's above expectations, then there are chances this stock will recover. And obviously when I see a good momentum, I will definitely add to the list. So guys, this was the update on Dubai Financial Market stocks. If at all it has helped you, then please do not forget to support me, hit the like button, subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching, keep stocking.